Hey guys, welcome back to another stream. We're back at some more Ace Attorney investigations today. Yeah, last time we essentially... What did we do? Oh my god, what did we do? I mean, we found out that... What did we found out? It was just a bunch of little different things. We talked to Regina from the Big Circus is back, and Money the Monkey. Simeon works circus. Those are the biggest. Oh, and Judge Gavelle is. Oh, I want to punch you. Anyway, they're the main things. I don't think I'm missing anything out. We will just continue straight away and get in. How Knight wound up in the prison proper. Oh, that's about that. That's another thing. Drug tunnel. That's like the only new thing that got added. You are aware of the incident involving Mr. Knight the day before yesterday, I assume? He assaulted an innocent guard and stole his key. Later, in the middle of moving the large animal cage, the Saint stopped by Mr. Knight's cell for a little visit. That's when Mr. Knight stole out of his cell using the keys he stole. He slipped into the cage, and there he hid as he was wheeled to one of those prison workshops. What does... I mean, that was actually my theory, so now I don't believe that theory. She figured she was going to bring up Mr. I figured she was going to bring up Mr. Saint going into Knight's cell. Yesterday, after you so kindly made us aware of the security camera footage, we decided to take a closer look at it ourselves. Perhaps you would like to see what we found? Oh. Yeah, that's not great. This is still from the footage we received. 4:16. Do we have anything about timings? Oh. But nothing about the timing at all. Look on. No, that's 2:16. No, it's not. It's 10. It's 10:14. Jesus Christ. Saint speaking with Mr. Saint speaking with Knight at his cell. Correct. We'll also note that he has been positioned the cage in such a way to obscure the camera view. It is this blind spot that Mr. Knight exploited in order to enter the cage undetected. Could you not just... I'm sorry. Can we not just see the footage afterwards and see that Knight's still in the cell afterwards? A sound reduction based on what can be observed, would you say? Blind spot, which means the camera wouldn't have been able to capture the moment Knight entered the cage if he did at all. Still possible he didn't actually leave his cell at this point. I don't get it. Why would Mr. Knight want to hide in the cage? There's really only one possibility. He intended to escape. A prison break? That's so cool. Mr. Casarano, Mr. Knight, everyone's doing it. I have to step up my game. Okay, that was really not the time. Mr. Casarato's escape is no laughing matter. It is my belief that Mr. Saint helped Mr. Knight with his escape attempt. That is to say, he was his accomplice. Yeah, but the tunnel's in Mr. Serrato's room, so how is he going to benefit from that? Wow, go Simi! That wasn't a compliment. I understand the cage was briefly taken to one of the workshops. I imagine, that had things gone to plan, Mr. Knight would have remained in the cage until after the show. That makes more sense, yes. And then removed from the premises, along with the rest of the circus's equipment. Unfortunately for Mr. Knight, he stated over ideas. Killed his friend in cold blood. Gavelle's argument seems reasonable. There must be a fault in our logic somewhere. I'm going to find it. Why am I so tired? Really instant.
Hold it!
Right, how about this incident? You've heard about it, of course. Surely any attorney worth his salt would have his sources. Yes, I'm aware of it.
Overruled.
But, oh. Then you're wasting both our time. Shall we continue? Yeah.
Hold it!
If any proof that Knight stole the key. I can think of no other reason for him to carry out such a brutal attack. Once the guard he assaulted regained consciousness, I'm sure he will confirm our suspicion. So sure. Why don't you press a fifth on this reasoning? Yeah, sure. Sorry, but I believe that there's a flaw in your reasoning. If I had the key, there was nothing to stop him from leaving whenever he wanted. I waited for Mr. Saint. There was no need, surely. He chose the option he deemed most likely to succeed. He stole the key and he hid them somewhere. I mean, he has a tunnel though, right? Wait for an opportune moment to present itself. Get the key? Would you mind uncharacteristic oversight, Your Honor? But Knight wasn't hiding any key. That has already been proven already. The evidence that proves Knight didn't have the key. Prison search?
Take that!
No. I was gonna say, surely they searched it and then didn't find one, right? That would make sense, would it not? Oh, shut up, get out. I mean, do we just present the key? I swear to God, we just present the key.
Objection!
Oh, it's not. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wait, sorry, I'm an idiot. No, I might be, but I need to I need to inspect the thingy, don't I?
Hold it!
And then we go through here. Stupid. Yep.
Take that!
Game, you could piss off. That's so annoying. What do you know about the incident? I assume you must already know this, but after the assault, the guards searched both Knight and himself, and no keys were found. Right, that pisses me off now, because I thought that was this prison search, but I think this is, yeah. Wait, no. Wait, yeah. That, okay. I guess the same thing. Also, did I take them? So I've got fully checked with no keys found. Okay, fair enough. That actually specifically says the key weren't found. That is okay, then. And if the whereabouts of the keys cannot be proven, then neither can your theory. Have you considered the matter of the missing keys? And I don't think it's such an issue. I still believe he had them. After all, the guards only stated that they were unable to locate them. And this is because they were clearly hidden inside the pocket chest set. That's chest set. Same set in which the murder weapon was also allegedly hidden. We can't fit everything in there. Was it? I have a wonder about that. Well, but you're the one who proposed it. Actually, if you recall, it was used as a surgeon. Jesus. The two of them aren't of one mind on this, I take it. Allow me to restate the fact. Mr. Knight hid the key that he stole from the guard inside his chest set. Mr. Saint came to see him. Mr. Knight used the key to open his cell and climbed inside the cave. I'm just having a hard time. I get it, but we can watch the video and just see that if he gets in on it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. He was then moved from his holding cell to that workshop in the prison proper. With the help of his friends and accomplice. I get. See, my theory of him moving the dead body by accident made sense in my head. Him being alive kind of also makes sense, and I get where they're coming from. But surely the camera would have noticed the that he's still alive and he climbed into the cage. I get it being a blind spot, but surely you could tell. Oh wait, the evidence is the evidence literally not the fact that yeah, the video literally shows Knight being attacked in the cell, so he couldn't have gone in there, right? Surely. Had things gone over? Yeah, okay, that's fine. They did not. Instead, his accomplice murdered him while the show was taking place in the yard.
Objection!
But Mr. Saint was a part of that performance. How would he even have had time to commit the murder?
Overruled!
Oh, indeed. Allow me to explain. As you know, many stage performances follow a set narrative. Yesterday's show was one such example. Done a homework, I see. Suspect played the role of the antagonist opposite the elephantine heroine of the show. Jesus Christ. In the latter part of the performance, the heroine's love prevails, and the villain is defeated. This victory is depicted in a very unique manner, whereby the villain is sent flying from the stage by the heroine. Oh. He's sent flying by the elephant. Isn't that dangerous? Having been ejected from the stage in this manner, the villain no longer appeared in the performance. In other words, the suspect did not appear on stage for the period of approximately 15 minutes. So you're telling me the bad guy gets thrown off, and then the rest of the show goes on for 15 whole minutes? Wow. You're saying the crowd took place during that time? Yes, I'm afraid so. After all, it's more than a sufficient window, wouldn't you say? This music really went off. Oh, thank God. Thank God the objection stopped it. Putting the crime and return to the stage in that short 15-minute window is only possible. It seems that the murder took place in the prison proper. In fact, Your Honor, the real state of the crime was Knight's cell. I seem to remember telling you I would not accept that part of security footage into evidence. Oh, so we're accepting that, the first part, not that part. Wow, interesting, Judge Gilmore.
Objection!
I hate her. You won't have to. I have proof of a different kind. Very well. Would you be so good as to present it? What proof do you have? The murder took place in the victim's holding cell.
Take that!
This appears to be a photograph of the floor. Almighty Goddess of Justice, grant me patience. That floor you're so dismissive of, Your Honor, has traces of Knight's blood on it. Traces, you say? Is that evidence reliable? Oh, actually, piss off! Yes! That's an actual blood. What do you mean? Oh, I hate her. I actually hate her. After all, I don't believe you have access to the necessary forensic operatives.
Objection!
You know what? Actually, no, that is valid. I have my resources. Certain blunt instruments, you might say, but a reliable one. The detective, how very unfortunate for him. Perhaps before you decide to circumvent the law, you might have considered. The committee's influence extends to the police. Oh, actually piss off. I'm so done. Do you think she's better than everyone? Ha ha ha. Oh no, Gumby's badge is online too. Did I say Gumby? No, Gumby's badge is online too. Give me, detective. I didn't mean to put you at risk as well. Like, why did we say that? That was a really dumb thing. Sorry, bear with. Check. You know what? Actually, let's check tickets again. Guys, there's still time to get some helicopter tickets. I promise you. There's still a chance. I can only really go on one of the days, but we'll see. I need one ticket. Nice, please. One ticket will do for me. Get nothing. That's fine. I went to the fact that Mr. Knight's blood was found in the holding cell into evidence. However...
Objection!
Bad luck, idiots. You're really on the edge now, Mr. Worthless. Mr. Winner, I forgot you were there. It was nice while it lasted. I just put it in to tell you that your entire argument is one big inconsistency. You showed us camera footage of a dog killing Mr. Knight in his cell. You saying that what also wiped the blood up before it left the scene? Uh-oh. Yeah, I knew. Everything he said was gonna, like, open things up. Whatever tricks can it do, huh? A blood-wiping dog? You're a joke. And this is like, I mean... Love it. You would have wiped at that blood, wouldn't you, boy? Yes, Helmet. Yes, you would. What? Oh! Oh my god. The act of... That was one of the tricks I taught him before our work together was so rudely cut short. It's a very tiny boy, you know. Never misses a drop. It wouldn't do to leave any evidence after all. Saved by an assassin of all people. Jeez Louise. You gotta tell a little guy to shake hands. Oh, he does that marvelously too. Oh, I love that helmet. Although the way I taught him to do it is somewhat unorthodox. Yes, he bites down hard on the victim's hand. Ah, la 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 la, I'm not listening. You see, very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. It seems you may have given some evidence worth considering. Understanding your
Objection!
Wait, I'm not done yet. I just wanted something else. Overruled. Oh boy. Somebody's taking her prisons. Be so kind as to allow me. He's tired of his shit. Oh, yours, Gavel. Well, you accept the truth now. I took place in Knight's holding cell, and the assassin's dog was the killer.
Overruled!
My position is the same as it was yesterday. Until you explain how the dog moved between the prison and the detention center, I cannot accept your theory into evidence.
Hold it!
There's gonna be the tunnel now, right? Before you mention that, which is why I'd like to show you something else. The other evidence shows how the dog could freely travel between the prison and the detention center.
Take that!
This is... It's a secret passageway. It runs beneath the prison. What? The thing that's really thrown me off, and I've just thought about it, and this is mainly because of my Fifi Lagarde theory. Oh, the dog's actually not here. That's really embarrassing for me. It's so obvious that it's the dog, right? In terms of, we saw it in the cutscene, so surely it has to be a human. I don't know. Like, we're really pushing this dog theory, and I don't believe it. But maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm supposed to. Maybe that's the whole point. Ow. Ripped off a bit of skin off my face. Secret passageway. There's no big one, Rocco. Mr. Rocco Carcerato. Escapee. It leads from his prison cell. A certain holding cell in the detention center. Maybe they're working together. Maybe Mr. Carcerato is the killer. Yes. That's very one where the victim is being held. Was being held. Hey, I kind of ruled him out. Could be him. Well, this is certainly a surprise. Do you think that it was beneath our feet this entire time? I don't understand how you search a whole cell and don't find that, actually. Mr. Canis, you knew of this tunnel, didn't you? Because it was the same tunnel that was used to carry the myth.
Overruled!
Name of the goddess of justice. Overruled, Mr. Edgeworth. You're out of line.
Hold it!
That's very leading, to be fair. How so, Your Honor?
Overruled!
Evidence is everything, whether in court of law or at the scene of the investigation. Isn't that your little catchphrase? Well, it just so happens that I have some evidence of my own. Well, oh wait, no. Bronco Knight autopsy report. Here we go. Autopsy report? When did we get that? Also, sorry, I just want to test something because I've been asked for Valorant. Well, asked for Valorant, but I want to test if Valorant actually works now because it wasn't updating. I'm just going to check Riot. Yep, not working, that's fine. And while I'm here, actually, let me check the ticket. Well, tickets for Sabrina Gravity, but also the Riot ticket. There we go. The hell? I got an error trying to open the support desk. How? Okay, great. Riot shit. I hate Riot. God damn it. Okay, that's fine. What do you know what? Do you not know what you want? No, you had it. Sorry. The police handed it to me only a short while ago. Findings are still preliminary, but there's something of value to tell us nonetheless. Goddess of Justice speaks to us through these pages, Mr. Edgeworth. Cause of death, stab wound to the throat, and the weapon is said to be a sharp blade of some sort. Yeah, so not a dog bite. It seems that the victim was stabbed repeatedly in the same spot, resulting in an ugly wound. As such, the police have yet to identify the exact shape of the weapon. But its overall nature seems to be beyond the question. It is a bladed metal instrument. Jesus Christ. Well, in light of this evidence, do you truly wish to continue your flight of fancy? Will you claim that the dog used a knife instead? You imagine Candace is like, actually, yeah, he can use a knife very well. Possible. That will be all. This court is adjourned.
Objection!
This tunnel, the paw prints. What of them? Not what is sometimes ever wonder. Perhaps you just happened to cross this tunnel one day. It's literally insolent. No, I can't say for certain. I cannot. I myself cannot wander quite so freely. It would be quite a coincidence, but I can't prove it's not the case either. Sure knows how to keep secret, huh? I wish you kicked us out. Kicked us in the teeth a little earlier with that. She was baiting me. Oh. The perfect moment to crush me with that autopsy report. And I fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. You're the lead detective for the defense, correct, Bender? This is the interim report, autopsy report in question. I do apologize for the delay. I hate her. Yeah, no sweat. Thanks for hooking us up. Okay. Yep, this all checks out. Yep. Mr. Fender, handshake is not necessary when receiving official court documents, you know. Please feel free to let go of my hand. It's not a holy relic after all. Just trying to be friendly, Your Honor. If you lingered a moment longer, the goddess of justice would have spoken to you through my gavel. Oh, actually, piss off. Stop. Oh. I got it. Nice work, Cavill. Just like we planned it. I did only as you instructed, Eustace, but thank you. This report came from the police. I have no choice but to accept its legitimacy. But if that dog didn't kill Knight, it takes Candace out of the running. Goddess of Justice speaks to me, Mr. Edgeworth. She is merciful. Tells me that you have yet to keep your wait. Tells me that you might yet keep your badge if you finally abandon this fruitless quest. What do you mean, sir? I think she really means it this time. Well, she's a piece of crap, so... What do you think, Detective? My answer remains the same, Judge Cavell. I will see my duty done. I will not be intimidated. She's like using her religion of the bloody... What's a goddess of justice thing to just get away with shit. Piss off. Even with how things stand, you still refuse to concede. This may very well be your last chance. Your butt hangs by a thread, and even if she gets rid of her badge, she's just gonna be like, God told me to. Piss off. Well, let it fall if it must. I have something far more important to protect as an associate attorney. My client. Goddess of Justice is no doubt saddened by your refusal to accept yet another offer of mercy. No one cares, lady. Hey, attaboy, Miles. That's what I like to see. Looks like the defense no arrest is really starting to mean something to you. Right to your old man, though. He's the one who said it first. My father? In fact, I could swear I saw Gregory spearing you for a second there. You said that you've changed into the days of the Von Karma shadows. I didn't believe you at first. I'm starting to. Thank you, Fender. Right, kids. This is where the rubber really hits the road. When your thing comes up, make a break. Sure that night was off to a bladed weapon. Does the whole case really fall apart? Bladed weapon. Of course. There were 5 chisels in Candace's cells when we last looked. One of us certainly wouldn't struggle to commit murder with a tool like that. In which case, the weapon that killed Knight was... Are you quite finished?
Hold it!
Evidence is everything. It may well be my little catchphrase, but it's also true. The murder weapon was a sharp blade. Where is it? The guards didn't find it. Why can't you let this go? So what if they didn't find it? What are you driving at? What if I were to tell you that I now know what the real murder weapon was? I swear to God, if it's actually the chisel, I'm going to be pissed, because I said that from the beginning, the one with the bell, and... Oh, fuck it. was right under our noses the whole time, indeed. It was one of Mr. Canis's chisels. What?
Overruled.
I would advise you stop bombarding us with your irresponsible half-baked theories, Mr. Edgeworth. You've repeatedly insisted that Mr. Knight was killed in this cell by a dog. Simply go with the evidence states, both in the courtroom and in the crime. If the murder weapon was in fact a chisel, then yes, the murderer could not have been a dog. That begs the question of what exactly it was we saw in the security footage. Oh yeah, the security footage. How do you explain that, Mrs. Spiderheads? The footage was the dog jumping on someone. Mr. Canis's dog jumping at Mr. Knight. Up at Knight. The dog attacked Knight, but he didn't kill him. He didn't. No, Knight was merely knocked out. No, he didn't drag a corpse through the tunnel. He dragged an alive but unconscious Knight. Oh. The real killer was the dog's master. Oh. Oh, I get it. But bringing Knight here, Mr. Canis could finish the job. He definitely could have used one of his, and he definitely could have used one of his chisels to do it. Right, you. That name, Canis, Mr. Canis. You're the only one who could have done it.
Objection.
Objection. Oh, what was Knight's one? It was like objection. No, it was just really gay. Whatever it was. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. You ever get this? Wait. You ever get this on your report card? Refuse to listen. Must learn to respect others. You asking me or confessing to what's on yours? You've already searched Mr. Canis' cell from top to bottom. Right, Cavell? Yes. We even inspected his chisels. All 4 of them. Oh, wait, never mind. I was like, there's literally 5. The one on the floor is not there. Was there a single speck of blood? Okay. So, guys, okay, now it's all coming together because there's the 5th chisel missing somewhere, right? Right. I actually don't know how this fits in, but there's a 5th chisel with a bell on it. Right. Okay. Obviously, I don't think Canis could have done it because he's blind and needs the dog and he can't get out. But Fifi the guard would have keys and could easily get in there and take a weapon. I don't know. I'm going back on the Fifi the guard theory. I just think Rocco Carcerato is not the killer. Something about his escape, I feel like it's just not been explained enough. I feel like that's going to come later on. Yeah, I think it's Fifi who stole the chisel.
Hold it!
Well, thank you. You have just confirmed my theory. I have? What exactly do you mean? Last time we were here, there were 5 chisels, not 4. But yeah, I remember counting them. Definitely 5. And the one that's missing is the small one. The one we thought might be a pocket chisel. Mr. Canis, where did you hide that chisel? The pocket chisel? What would you would he have for such a thing? I really I'd love to leave myself. In which case, you should have another chance to dispose of the weapon. So the thing, we're really digging into Mr. Canis, so I think he's just going to come in later on. I don't think he's the killer. No, you're doing your own greed, Mr. Canis. You seem to have an idea where this missing chisel might be, Mr. Edgeworth. Would you enlighten us? Honestly, I don't know if this is... maybe I'm gaslighting myself. I just really don't think... I think it's too obvious to be him, right? Granted, the problem is, if I feel like there's more to this case, I think that's the problem. Because normally you can kind of tell when you're in the end stretch if there's going to be a twist. And this does feel like there's going to be one, which again is the reason why I think it's Fifi. I don't know. I'm gonna shut up. Oh god. A man who couldn't leave his own self, so of his own volition. Canis could only have hidden the chisel here.
Take that!
Fire? Thank you. Mr. Canis is still a prisoner, despite the comfort he enjoys. He's rarely allowed to out of his cell. He could have given the chisel to his dog to leave somewhere. But that would have been far from ideal. He would have no way of guaranteeing where it might end up. Intriguing. Do go on, Mr. Edgeworth. Nevermore. It's room is one place where a bladed instrument wouldn't raise an eyebrow. 4 chisels or 5 chisels? Who's counting? 1, 2, 3. Bounty took a full advantage of it. Ah, don't keep the incriminating evidence, goes routine. That's it.
Objection!
But I looked. It's just the whole sub myself. And there's just no way you could have hidden it.
Objection!
Oh wow. Turn on the murder weapon is here. And that's the reason why nobody has found it yet. It's because it was hidden in such an ingenious manner. Hey, do enlighten us, Mr. Edgeworth. What was my ingenious plan? Miles, there must be a hiding spot you can make use of. Think about when you came here previously. What are you missing? Now I'm thinking it could actually be the chest. He's not showing us out permanently, right? Let's get out of here. Come on. Dog. He hasn't made a sound though. We were here. He barked and growled repeatedly. I didn't even encourage him to do so. That must be it. I knew something was off. I can hardly believe it, but I think I know where he hid the middle one. Really? I actually don't know. Giving up already. I expected more of you, Mr.
Hold it!
As well you should, if you would give me a moment. This piece of evidence shows where you hid the murder weapon. Oh god. Oh god. I actually have no idea. It could be the chessboard. Is there anything about the board? No. I have no idea. Is it bad that I literally cannot tell you? I have no idea. I could even hit it. Let me try the chest box. Yeah, I'm quite happy. It's where you hit the chisel. Oh, right now. Okay, well, it's not there. Nothing has felt off since we arrived. I think that might be a clue to where the chisel is. Yeah, come on now, Mr. Edgeworth. There's no hidden chisel. I think giving, it might be in everyone's best interest, don't you? I certainly do not. I'm gonna say... I literally... Only because we keep mentioning the dog, let me press the dog. Fuck off. How? Your dog. He seems unusually quiet today. Are you telling me he's eaten the chisel? Oh yeah, unlike last time when... Mr. Canis, you should be so kind as to open Helmet's mouth. Oh, come now. Barked because he's a well-behaved boy. I've ordered him to last time. I had to order him last time. Hi there, how's it going? Welcome back, my love. Oh, that was a horrible bit. Then order him again, this instant. It's not like we're asking the will, Mr. Canis, or do you have something to hide? If you insist. Come on, Helmet, open up. Oh! Okay, wow, okay, fair enough. Yikes. That's insane. Was I ever supposed to work that out? There we have it. A chisel that's small, with easy enough for a dog of that size to... What? A chisel in the dog? Why is there a chisel in the dog? I'm just confused, because why is there a chisel in the dog? Chisel in the dog sounds like a stupid, like, pub in England. Some really dumb stuff. Alright, you right, mate? We're going down to the chisel in the dog. Yeah, I'm doing good. Just very tired. I had like 4 hours sleep last night, and I'm not going to the gym tonight. I've got an essay to write due for Friday. Can't be bothered for that. I feel like I've done it all along, but I mean that's essay writing, so here we go. And still not got Spoonie Carpenter tickets, but while we're here, let's check. I don't think I'm getting any. I've got like 2 days really to get, because she's already in Dublin. But last time we were streaming, I found 2, and both times I sold out instantly. So I'm trying to keep alert with. I don't know how well the page refreshes, so we'll have to see. Let's get this one. Okay, no, nothing. Why do you be strangely quiet? I guess his brain has finally caught home. Eustace, why don't you be a good boy and call forensics? Tell them it's urgent. Oh, okay. It's insane. Findings are as follows. Traces of blood were detected on the chisel. What? Not such a half-baked theory after all, was it? Who's actually the killer? Okay. Sorry, Fifi. Alright. We're all on the same page here. Is that a murder weapon, yeah? The forensics evidence cannot be ignored. You have no choice but to concede that this is the most likely case. Oh my god. This is most likely the case. Mr. Canis, in light of the discovery of this murder weapon, the court demands that you explain yourself. Found the route your dog took to the holding cell, and now we have the chisel. How do you propose to talk your way out of this one? You never fail to entertain, Mr. Edgeworth. Why does he always laugh like that, even when it's not funny? Oh, Hellwood, how could they suspect us? You leave me little choice. I just simply have to share you the truth. I just want to kill anyone. I'm tired of killing. I was gonna say, I can't lie, he's an assassin. I'm sure he'd be like, yeah, I'm what? Something's not right. Why is he so calm? I'm going back to it now. I take back my apology. I still think it is a bloody Fifi. Very well, the court will hear Mr. Canis' testimony. Okay. If you would be so kind. Chichi. Badly. Okay, Canis' defense. I should begin to by explaining what you believe my motive to have been. I never knew this night. No contact with him. No connection whatsoever. Right, we already know that's a lie because they play chess together. Move on. Next one. That's fine. This was them playing chess together. If that's the case, why would I possibly wish him dead? It'd be useless to say it was my canine companion who had the motive instead. Helmut only bears his fangs when it tells him to. I am not so bloodthirsty that I would kill a man I did not know. I mean, when you put it that way. Assassin who kills his acquaintances. Not the soundest business model, I agree. My work requires me to deal with strangers, of course. Murder for its own sake. That's not my style. I actually believe the assassin. So I need to prove a link between Knight and Canis. We should go over the evidence again and see what I can discover. Oh, we already know that's fine. Let's press it.
Hold it!
Didn't know who he was. That's quite unlike you, Miss Canis. You overestimate me, Mr. Edgeworth. Perhaps you have a harder time putting me in here than I realized. You had a heart attack. Yeah, so we're gonna revisit that case. But I'm no because master criminal. It's gonna be like the Cristo you want. That's it. You are no one of the milk prison either. You're the fixer, correct? And it had been likely that a man in such a position would have no knowledge of new detainee at all. You have a rather inflated idea of my position. I have my connections, yes, but I'm not all-knowing. I knew nothing of Mr. Knight. Okay, then chess.
Objection!
There we go. Getting sloppy, Mr. Canis. You may have trained your dog to clean up your mess, but some things still require human touch. We found this in the victim's room. It's a record of the game of corresponding chess. What's more, the game depicted matches the game laid out on your board. What? The number of possible games has been calculated to be 10 to the power of 120, and that's on the low end. Wait, so that's 10 times 10, 120 times over? Right, 100,000... Well, I mean, what do you even call a number that big? A vanishingly unlikely coincidence, that's what. Ooh, in trouble. Tell us why you killed Knight. Thus, that is, you prefer it to explain the coincidence. Well, I do say that truth is stranger than fiction. It is, as you say, a coincidence. That's certainly possible. We just proved that. Coincidence of a different kind, child. I never imagined my correspondent was the victim you see. Yet here we are. Helmut is as surprised as I am. Aren't you, Helmut? Yes, yes. I suppose there's nothing for it but to finally tell the truth. Boy? If prisoners have all gone to the yard, you see. It was a show of some sort, I believe. Here I was, minding my own business. When in comes Helmut, struck in a corpse of... Oh! Quite the shock. Not least because the murder weapon was still in the poor fellow's neck. Oh! Of course, I was not too keen on becoming a suspect, but Helmut take the body to the workshop. Oh. Okay. So, that's how... Okay, so there wasn't any... So, Helmut's coming to here. What confuses me is this open cell, just like people coming in and out. But, so, he's killed in the cell, Helmut's come through, grabbed the body, hold them here. Now all the way here to maximum security, and then move to workshop A. Okay. What's that? He removed the murder weapon and brought it back to me, just to say, oh, so that's not him biting the neck, that's him ripping the murder weapon out. That's a yikes. That's vile. Okay, the dog pulled out the murder weapon in the workshop. He didn't, indeed he did. Removing it here would have made an awful mess after all. You know something that makes total sense. Remember what Mr. Sawyer had said, Mr. Edgeworth? What voice did I give it? That's huge, fact, dog. That took his terrible teeth into the victim's throat. What did you just say? It was hellish. Utterly hellish. That beast. That awful beast. He killed him. What Mr. Sword actually saw was Helmut removing the murder weapon then. Precisely. I can't say I wasn't a little disappointed that he was spotted. Okay. Silly boy. It's not like you just slip up like that, is it? No. There you have it. That is about all there is to tell. I did not kill the man. At most, I'm responsible for the removal of the weapon. I believe him. Actually, the thing is, he's a serial killer. So what realistically, what does he have to hide? Like, I don't know. Yeah. And now will that be all? Poor Helmut is growing restless.
Objection!
I thought it was Edgeworth, then I was like, ain't no way. Sorry. If you could entertain us did I just say? Sorry, but if you could entertain us for just a little longer, Mr. Gannis. And, no offense, Malio. Well, I don't think you quite told us everything. I'm sure we'd all like to know why you thought you needed to pull a chisel out in the first place. I mean, my first thought was that it was a chisel from his room. My theories have been all over the place though, so I'm just hell-bent on making it Fifi. It probably isn't, and I'm just really, like, stretching, but come on. He's right. It makes sense that he would move the body to avoid suspicion. But Canis had no reason to recover the murder weapon. The mute one isn't as dumb as I thought. Now, please answer the question, Mr. Canis. It was because of that bell. One attached to the chisel on the one around Helmut's neck. A very distinctive design, if you will. Of course, they were something of a trademark of yours, were they not? I don't get it. How does that even work? This is still such a badass photo. Booted armor. Wadded armor. Yes, the blind butcher. His appearance was always announced by the sound of bells. First sound his victims would ever hear. You flatter me. Though it's been some years since you last saw one of them, you remember them well. Your knife and its attached bell were one of the pieces of evidence seized in our case against you. Yes, it was but only one of my bells. One of the only two in existence. Just two? Not only two. One for my knife and one for my beloved helmet. Exquisitely crafted, utterly unique. I minimized the game by accident there, so it like glitched out. Here's my guide after all. I must be able to use my tools precisely. Imagine like this blind guy just stabbing in the air. Of course, as you said, the knife has long since been taken from me. This is Bell, yeah. When Helmut brought the body to my cell, I was rather surprised to hear a familiar sound. At first, I was sure that my knife had been used to do the deed. No, a chisel, an ordinary chisel. No assassination blade. I'm confused though because it was in his room. Granted, he is blind, and I did just forget that part actually. So there is a chance he obviously didn't see the chisel on the floor, I suppose. Nonetheless, the bell would have stressed my involvement. Compounding the matter compounding the matter is the fact that I'm the only person who isn't permitted to use such tools. It was clear that I would become the prime suspect. So, the chisel had to be removed and hidden.
Hold it!
You claim that all you did was have your dog move the body. You have nothing to do with the killing. How could I? Told you, the chisel is not mine. You need not take my word, Mr. Edgeworth. Just have a check for fingerprints. Eustace. Huh? Biggie? But I don't know how to check for prints. Get forensics. Oh, right. It's Joffing. We got him. Fingerprints. There, Mr. X. And Mr. Canis's? Oh, no. It's Mr. X. Oh, and let's accept there's no signs of any prints have been wiped off. Oh. Only Knight's fingerprints. This isn't good. Oh, should I give them to check again? Now do you see? I've never had so much as touched that chisel. Not much carried it in his mouth, that's all. Therefore, any prince must belong to whoever had it last. Excuse me. The murder weapon belonged to, the victim. Ooh, that's not helpful. As I said, I've not touched the chisel. Therefore, I cannot be the killer. What do you suggest otherwise? I've got nothing to counter with. What can this mean? Is he not the killer after all? He's actually telling the truth. No, he can't be. I'm sure this goes without saying, Mr. Edgeworth. If you do not find a solution to your current predicament and quickly, I'll have little choice but to relieve you of your badge. If my patience has limits, and will not tolerate with you throwing this investigation into chaos. Am I clear?
No, sir, she's serious.
I hate to admit it, but the fingerprints said everything on its head. Without any more evidence, I'm back to square one. Wait, something does not do. A few things, actually. What Mr. Knight have needed a chisel for? Took a lot of the chisel job to break out of prison for one. Was he trying to break out? But then how did he get the chisel? I guess is the main thing. Wait, then how did he get in here? There's no way. How did he get in here? There's no way the guards will let him bring super sharp tools in with him, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Hey, that's Mr. Edgeworth. Can't stand there feeling and hawing just because of a little setback. The important thing is finding out the truth, you know. It doesn't matter how we get there. As long as we save Simeon in the end, we can't give up, whatever.
Yeah, well, she said. I'll second that. You want me around with that gay? I'm half attempting to offer you a job for real. Like I said, the defense never rests. However, like your pop said, what do you think? What do you think lies at the heart of those words, Miles? Any guesses?
Part of those words.
So this, as the defense attorneys, our client's fate rests on our shoulders. The only ones they can turn to. Sorry. It means our client. We're the only ones who can see him. We can't rest. And all he's counting on us. I'm not able to turn my back on your man's legacy. Are you?
I'm an associate with the defense now. No, I'm an associate with my father's firm. That's the role I've chosen, and that means if I fail to save my client, I failed my duties. I will honour my father's vision and save Simeon Saint. No matter what setbacks I face, I cannot eliminate defeat. One path is blocked, I must simply find another. There we go! That's the Miles Edgeworth right now. Let's find a new path forward. Because now we're trying to figure out how Mr. Knight brought the chisel into the prison. Right, how would Knight have managed to bring the chisel in? I'm actually gonna say
Take that!
There we go. Usually, it would be impossible to bring a metal object into the facility undetected. Okay, so they were right in the end that the weapon was inside the box. Fair enough. This is the security gates, right? Correct. We already know that the checks out one of the gates haven't been entirely thorough of late. Namely, the gate at the entrance to the detention center. The gate is only used to scan people. Any items they bring into the facility are only subject to a courtesy check. Cursory check, sorry. Telling me that the chest set wasn't put through the metal detector. It should have been. Alas, it seems the guards have grown a little lax in that regard of late.
I took advantage of this little oversight. I had Mr. Saint bring him the chisel. Then inside his pocket chest set.
That does answer one of our questions. And it suggests that the children was indeed Mr. Knight's and not Mr. Canis's. So, Mr. Canis just has identical ones, they're just a bit smaller. They're bigger. Interesting. I guess. Sure, we will go with that, I suppose. However, we still have one pressing problem to address. That of the security footage in which Knight was attacked by the dog. I just want to explain it, if Mr. Canis was not the culprit. How do you explain his print not being on the murder weapon? That's the one, this one's a real free piper. Report 2 finds itself wanting for a satisfactory explanation. Wait, I think it might be the best time to show you one of my secret weapons. Who in secret weapon number 4? LV? What sort of name is that, detective? I came up with it myself, sir. Anyway, you can use it to analyze the video footage. Wow, is it a video player? An excellent idea. Perhaps you might finally see that I'm telling the truth. Who knows if there's anything to be found, but it's worth a try. Right, want me to talk you through how to use it, sir? Because I'm not exactly familiar with video analysis techniques, perhaps I should hear him out. Okay. If you run by functions, yeah, I'd be appreciated. Yes, sir. Basically, you just gotta do what you. I'm just gonna read this normally. Examine anything that catches your eyes. Examine things with T. Next to the 6 controls at the bottom. The panels on the left and right let you rewind and forward. You can use the middle one to pause. This is your golden set. Seems like a press D. Which we walk out. When the video is paused, you can go to the previous frame with T. Okay. I'll zoom in. Just line up more care so that area you want to take a closer look at. Okay. Okay, so we're just examining the room with this little video thing. Next time, get a good look what's really happening, or anything you can't do when you're zoomed in. Let's play it. Okay, yeah. How about thumbs up? That's fine, little V up for real. Remember, just examine anything that catches your eyes, and you'll be fine. You'll do fine. The footage from Knight's holding cell. Other than the victim being attacked by the dog, I can't see what else might show. But suppose we're wrong. What could we be looking at instead? Could the person in the footage be someone other than Knight? If so, could whatever's attacking them be something else too? Keep those questions in mind while reviewing the footage. Okay, no, I'm serious. Based on them questions, it has to be featured, surely. You never know what you're going to see once you start looking at things up close. Check every detail, so you'll find something, I'm sure. Why in this footage seems odd? Oh wait, I wanted to look at the reflection, didn't I? Come on, that doesn't really look like a woman. Oh no, that is Fifi Lagarde. Surely, look at that hair. How do I zoom in? Just be seeing things. You're taking a look.
Nothing seems to be off at first, I assume you might have the devils and the details after all. Oh. I think he's reflected in the mirror here too. Yeah, I actually forgot. Is that a hat? Hey, doesn't that look like the hats the guards wear, sir? Because I was gonna say there's the spare one. You can see the poofed hair. Well, jeez, is that what I think it is? I'm so glad. Like, I actually would have felt bad if it wasn't hair. With the amount of like gaslighting on myself that I did, if it wasn't hair, I would have been worried. Have there been any reports of one of those animals attacking a guard recently? Not what I've heard of. This may not be a guard at all, but somebody dresses as one. Oh, never mind. No, that is her hair. I'm gaslighting myself again. Let's show a little light on the mouth. Okay.
Take that!
But it's... What? Am I blind? I swear I saw the puffed hair. So, no guard has reported being attacked by an animal as far as we know it. But we did hear about the guard's spare uniform being stolen. Would that person in the security footage perhaps be someone disguised as a guard? Just him to escape without being noticed. Oh, is it Rocco? The guard disguise? Guess it might work. Wait, are we just talking about someone? Oh, indeed. Someone who seems to have successfully made his escape. That person is in the footage isn't Knight. The creature may not be a dog either. Right, so let's zoom in again. That footage seems odd. I'm sorry, am I gaslighting myself? Let's play. Oh, I think it's the polar bear. That's the polar bear. Oh, the little baby. But then he wouldn't attack. Okay, no, wait. Let's get to the video. That's right. I don't. You were telling me that's not fear for the god. Look at that little like puff around here. That's her curly hair, surely. Is it not? That's not Rocco. I don't believe that's Rocco. Okay, oh wait, no. Why this first seems odd? Is it not the fact that it's the bear? Oh wait, I need to zoom in, don't I? Okay, right, well, why was that? Okay, that's fine. The quality difference is insane. What's the little polar bear guy? Wait, that's... This may have a critical, made a critical error of judgment. What are we looking at here? There's no dog. I don't know what it is. A bear! The cute little baby. That makes sense because, well, yeah, it's definitely Fifi because Rocco wouldn't have been attacked by the bear because the bear is his best friend. That's not a dog, it's a bear. What? So the paw prints from the photo I took. Not a canine, but ursine. A bear? That could mean... Yes, I think it could. After all, who else do we know with such a pair? That bear's so cute. It just seemed that it was Knight in the security footage. Well, it was his cell. It's hardly a crazy theory. Perhaps. But now we know about the hole under his bed, it is no longer only a possibility. No longer
the only possibility. However. Whoever had access to the tunnel could very well be caught on the cameras. And who was that, Mr. Edgeworth? Would you care to tell the court who you believe this person to be? There's no security footage is. I don't know. I guess we're saying Rocco. Really? I believe I knew who our god in disguise is. He's none other than Roku Casarata, a prisoner who recently escaped from the facility. The bear won't attack him! Confident it's him because he was assigned a polar bear cub as his companion. That just doesn't make sense. Why would he attack? I don't know. But the bear in the video was all black. Indeed. And we have evidence that explains why. Let's explain the polar bear's dark fur is... Is it just that it's a tunnel and it's dirty? No, it's not. What else shows there? Oh wait, no, never mind. Wow, maybe. I'm sorry, Fifi. I guess it is him. The evidence that explains the polar bear's dark fur is, I mean, there's a bloody top. Is there any dirt anywhere else? Nothing. No. Oh,
Take that!
It's the mud patch. Cool, if you will. Mr. Frank saw its testimony. It's the rubber glove I dropped. Could you explain why it's so dirty? Oh, of course. It's a mud from one of the pet treatments I've been practicing. I was given one of my animal mud packs right when the incident happened. I see. Around what time would that be? Let's see. It should already started, so around 9 AM, perhaps? Thing is, I got more mud than I applied in, Thing is, the more mud I applied, the more in the zone I got, and the darker the animal's fur became. There's no transfer like the trance one enters when one slathers an animal with thick black mud. While the circus performance was underway, he was giving one of the animals a mud pack treatment. That animal could have been, indeed, a polar bear.
Overruled!
Mr. Edgeworth, your latest assertion simply introduces yet another contradiction. The footage from the security camera. I fully understand, Your Honor. Your doubts are entirely justified. This is sorry to mention applying the mud panel while the circus performance was underway. And this does indeed introduce a new contradiction concerning the security footage. It does? Let's put it this way. When would you expect the footage to have been recorded? If it was taken right after you applied the mud pack treatment, around 9, right? It should have been around 9 AM. In which case, something isn't right about the footage. Really? And what's that? What new information does the security footage introduce? Oh. The time, surely.
Take that!
So it said he administered the treatment at around 9 AM. In which case, the security footage should also show a time of around 9. I would like to apologize to Miss Fifi Lagarde. I genuinely gaslit myself into thinking it was her. I saw the hair. I thought I saw the hair. I apparently saw a bald man. I'm sorry. Okay? I am sorry that this happened. Apologies. In which case, the security footage should have also show the time around 9. However, the timestamp says 6:42 AM. With the other men, the prisoners all went out to the yard to watch the circus. All except three: Mr. Canis, who remained in his cell in maximum security, Mr. Sword, who was administrating a mud pipe treatment in the workshop, and Rocco Casarato, who had been awaiting the precise moment to put his escape plan into action. I believe he entrusted the bear to Mr. Sword before entering the tunnel. Oh, the little baby. Oh, he's so cute. The bear then slipped out of Mr. Sword's grasps to run after its human. Oh. So it would have then left the workshop to pursue the bear, at which point he saw Canis' dog retrieving the murderer from Mr. Knight's body. What horrible angle. Okay. All fits perfectly, except for the security camera footage, which would have been recorded from around 9 AM. Which should have been recorded from 9 AM. However, this timestamp is 3 hours off. But why would the timestamp be wrong? Detective, I would like you to have the security footage examined right away, please. Back, sir. I just talked to the gods and... What's wrong with that, right? Oh. It was all the time codes can slip on these cameras if they lose power. What? Very old, sir. Guess the clock stops when the power's off. Which means the power was off for approximately 3 hours at some point. Okay. That's all, sir. Remember how Knight denied stealing the keys? No one believed him, considering, well, you know, kind of the only suspect. Turns out, that wasn't all he said. He also said he was knocked out cold, just like the other guy. Not necessarily have been a lie. Darlings, there you are. Ma'am, I would like to apologize. How goes the investigation? Is there anything I can do to help these things along? Actually, there might be something we can do for you, Warden the Guard. The escapee, Mr. Casarato, I believe he may still be on the premises. He's as scared as a guard. Here's some proof, should you need it. We're reasonably certain that the person captured on this tape is unmanned. If I'm correct, he may even be right here in this room with us right now. Hey, Mr. Casarato would be wearing a bracelet right now, right? Yes, the bracelet could be easily hidden on sleeves of his stolen uniform. Furthermore, is he the one on the end? Those after the prison proper do not have those sensors that detect the bracelet installed. Also, the power went down. If he avoided doors of sensors, he could simply wait for an opportunity to finally make his escape. Oh. Well, yes, I suppose he could. You just have to avoid the workshop and cells and... Oh my. He's one of you, isn't he? He's here right now. Oh, it's a baby! Oh, hello, little guy. Look, it's Teddy. Hey, what's off? Get your mitts off me, would you, you big pluka? Thank you, Teddy. It's kind of you to confirm my suspicions. Ah! Hey, kid. One for you. What voice did I give him? Dang it, kid. If it wasn't for you, I'd... I think it is to be loved, huh, Mr. Casarato? I'm almost envious. But, apprehend this man. A moment, if you will. I have some questions for our would-be escapee. If we are to learn the truth, I will need to speak with him, with your permission, of course. I can hardly say no now, can I? Oh, come on now. Give me your best shot. Mr. Casarato's escape route led directly to Mr. Knight's cell. How many possibly has something to offer? Wow. Fair play. Tell me what you were doing the day Mr. Knight discovered the body. I don't want to be that person. I just thought about this. He's murdered someone. Will you not just go to jail again? He's just gonna stay here. It was you guys, huh? You're the one to find out my secret gateway tunnel. I can't wait, tunnel. No longer took me to dig out that freaking thing. I got me a guard's uniform, a whole dog, and a plan in place. I went for it on the day you found. Oh wait, I went for it on the day you found the guy. And this little guy just had to come right after me.
sack of fire was covered in mud too. I had to go back to our cell.
Aw.
Ugh. Would have gone away with it if somebody hadn't off night and brought you bums down here.
I think you dug the tunnel just now. How exactly did you do it?
How? Did everything I could to get my hands on, see? Hammers, spoons, you name it. But every damn, I had on that, cock on my fixer. Why we got a show for it now, huh?
Don't be disheartened, friend. Tomorrow's another day. The outside chance Mr. Crossfire to a nightmare face to face just before night's death. Did you see what other details I can extract from him? Thank you for that. Oh, I'm tired. I wonder how much longer we have. You guys, you're the ones that looked on.
Hold it!
Get up! Who you talking to?
Oh, you said you.
You don't know nothing. You don't know what I had to do. Yep. I had to come crawling into the fixer monk. I had to grovel and kowtow day after day after day. Are you gonna give me back the hours, the days, the months?
Don't get a word in edgewise.
You don't ever stick your nose in my tunnel. Never.
Hold it!
The tunnel was all your own work. Sorry, I've got like some acid reflux.
Reach. See, you see anybody else I saw when you were there?
That's quite an effort, even for an athlete. Yeah, now that I think about it, it's an insane amount of digging for one guy.
Oh. You don't even know the half of it, kid. It ain't like I had a choice. Trust nobody and don't get caught. The rules got lived by.
You know, must be in Great Thief are pretty similar. Hey, why you didn't start sympathizing with the suspect? I was just joking, Mr. Edgeworth.
Ain't no sticking joke to me. It ain't no sticking joke to me. You bugs owe me.
As you from Hold Up,
Hold it!
Uniform. Was that from the Fixer too?
It was. Then he had something on one of the guards. The guy swiped from the pal's locker.
Had the guy swiped from the pal's locker. You were wearing it when you were crawling through the tunnel.
Oh, what have you got to do on it? I had to hold on to it till I got back to the hole in itself.
Oh.
Once I was out there and all dressed up, opening the cell door would have been should have been a piece of cake. Here we go, I think. Freedom beckons. And the third boy jumps in.
I'm sorry. Am I daft in thinking it's WVV? Because my main problem now is how oh, they don't mean to play. Why would Teddy attack him? Or is it just because he's got a guard uniform on? I just don't believe that. That makes sense. I feel like he'd be able to. No, wait, no. He didn't, because we literally just saw him jump onto him as a guard, and he was loving. Yeah, I think it's fair. I'm back on the Phoebe trail. Be the moment captured on camp. Let's see. I'd be grateful if you could add that to your testimony.
Hold it!
I'm in the cell door. Should have been a piece of cake, you say?
Sure. Everything seems easy after dragging yourself through a hole in the ground.
You were familiar with the layout of the detention center, even though you lived in the prison.
Yeah. Well, why wouldn't I be? Yeah, like I've never been there before.
If he's familiar with the detention center, then he'd surely be well. But unlike the doors with in the main prison, holding cell doors are locked with actual keys. Okay, I'm sure Mr. Carceraro would have needed this particular piece of particular piece of evidence to make this escape. Am I presenting the keys then?
Objection!
Nice. Him not leaving the holding cell would have been a piece of cake, as you put it.
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Because we can make it a problem if you catch my drift. Even once you reached Knight's Cell, you still had another door to contend with. How exactly did you plan on opening it? Mr. Carcerati, I posit that leaving the cell would have been a piece of cake only because you had the key. No, I don't got a stinking key. Didn't need one. It was a piece of cake because the door was open. I walked right out. Oh.
Objection!
Yes, I suppose Knight's Cell was vacant at the moment. There would have been no reason to lock it. And it was indeed unlocked when I examined it for myself. That was when you finally succeeded today. It truly was unlocked because it was after the murder. You would attempt to escape previously. Yeah, the security footage shows that you tried and failed because Teddy caught you. She joined the circus performance, but the body was discovered. All of was still locked at the time, because no one knew that Mr. Knight and the Knight had been killed yet. Therefore, you must have the key to sell on them. Without it, your escape would not have been possible. You saying? Could he really have? I believe he could, yes. The theft of the keys was, in fact, perpetrated by none other than Mr. Carcerati. He was the one who attacked the guard. Oh. What? Oh. Not just the guard, Knight too. Also gain possession of the guard's key. It wasn't me, Eliza Bum. I didn't even know this Knight guy.
Objection!
After you stole the key, you went back to your cell to avoid suspicion. You went from the pivot moment to escape. The moment when the prison would almost be deserted. That's right, the moment of the ship, just before the discovery of the body. Lucky for you, this particular and that particular account was thwarted by a fairy friend. Kazuha, you got proof, genius? Didn't you win yet? No. I know the guard out of the camp, and everybody knows it.
Objection!
Don't play games with me. Knight was as much a victim as the guard of the case. Now that fact, I have proof that Knight had been attacked in his cell.
Take that!
Found traces of Knight's blood on the cleanly wiped floor in his cell. What could possibly explain such a thing other than him being attacked? If you would have attacked him, he uninstalled key. Why, Ola? What's with you? That newspaper wiped that blood up good. Ain't no way you should have found it. Okay, but why did you think you had to wipe it up anyway? If they checked Knight on the guard's hands, they would have seen the two never came to blows. But that blood gave up the whole game. In a way, they got to figure out there was third man in the ring. Plus, once they started sniffing on the floor, they found the tunnel in a heartbeat. So you wiped the blood by yourself with a little more time. So you could wait for a better opportunity. Sadly, the opportunity you sought wasn't good enough to get you the clear of the prison scene. Hand over the keys. I was trying to break up to get while he has a breakdown. Right, in the kisser. Oh, and the bear left him. Yikes. What's his name? Teddy. Here, boy. Get by obviously stinking. Well, fine. You want keys? Here, let me choke him. Okay.
Overruled!
Wait a moment. If Mr. Carcerati here has the keys? Indeed. Oh, no. theory relies on Knight having used the keys he allegedly stole to escape his cell. That was the only way he could have been able to enter Mr. Saint's cage and move to the workshop. Fortunately for you, we now know that the theories cannot possibly be true. No!
Let's change things up a bit, yeah? I'm the only person who could have moved Knight's body. There's the one person who knew about the tunnel. No! You gotta be freaking... Mr. Cosrado, you're under arrest. Come on, come quietly now, pal. Wait, you got the wrong guy. I didn't do nothing. I'm fine. Another street jumps out. Sell the keys. After that, I went right back to the cell and waited for my moment. Next time I went to Knight's cell, nobody around. I mean, no body. Plus, his body was found in the workshop. Maybe I just magicked my way there, in there or something. I couldn't even gone out myself.
Indeed. You only had the keys to Knight's cell. You could have left your own cell back in the prison. But, as his dog could.
Huh?
It was not you, but Helmut who moved the body from your cell to the workshop. That makes no sense. Get it? You're saying he wasn't the only one in this conspiracy. I mean, it makes sense, but surely Cosrado would have seen it. Indeed. But one could easily imagine that Mr. Cosrado and Mr. Canister might have worked together. Oh, I see. Mr. Cosrado could have killed Knight and dragged him back to his cell.
But
Mr. Canister's dog took him from there to the workshop. There are no restrictions on animal movement within the prison. Movement between the detention center and the prison proper, however, is tightly controlled. There is only one possible route, and only you could have taken advantage of it, Mr. Cosrado.
how can you be so sure, huh? Maybe there's more of them than you can, and you just don't know.
Tells me that digging even a single tunnel was arduous enough.
Not that right. You're scampering more than one hole of data spoon. But for me, you have to dig the whole way. Somebody already did a bunch of work for me. You're telling me...
What? What? You dig the entire tunnel yourself?
Nope. Find it when they put me in the cell.
Run all the way from there to the well in the yard. Even look down the well to check. Oh. Wait. Okay. Even well, I wanted to fish in there, didn't I? But I mean, that's not. Check it out. It was the same tunnel, right?
I just made good on what somebody else already saw.
What's the original tunnel for?
Who knows? I don't have all the answers, pal.
Maybe someone else tried to break out. Oh, or maybe the animals dug it. Like, get water from the well or something. There are more plausible scenarios than that in a B-grade movie, K.
I was right, kid. Ain't no water has been down there. Oh, let's think of it. Smell. Always smell kind of nice down there. Yeah, I don't know. Smells sort of like dessert, I guess.
Sweet scent. Sounds very familiar. The fucking Eddie with the sweets. It can't be. Oh, actually, no, the dead body smell. Like, there we go. A sweet scent could be. It's gonna be that. Where did we come across a sweet scent before? Dead body.
Take that!
There's a ghost unit. There's a sweet smell when we were examining Knight's body. To help the police out, we followed the scent of the body and traced it back to the prison. Then, Mr. Cosrado was how we found your tunnel. The same sweet scent being that you noticed, what you noticed coming from the well. Very clever, Mr. Edgeworth. You suggest that this is the evidence the body was have been moved through the tunnel? It did. Furthermore, Mr. Cosrado, you're the only person who could have done it. Nobody else can have access. Has access. You have our thanks, Mr. Cosrado. Truly. Finally, the truth comes into view. Now, unburden yourself. It is time. Confess your role in this tragic incident.
What? We haven't pinning this on me.
I'm glad to see we are finally in agreement, Your Honor. Oh, if only we were, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Cosrado may have been accomplice, but not of Canis. No, he was working with Mr. Knight.
What?
Hold it!
do you mean? I do not believe that he moved Mr. Knight's body. Instead, I believe he lent Mr. Knight the use of the key soul. What the fuck? You can't be kidding me! Granted, it seems likely he had attacked Mr. Knight. That doesn't necessarily mean that Mr. Knight was knocked unconscious as a result. So you're telling me he swung from for Mr. Knight and Mr. Knight goes, you know what? You seem like a nice guy. Want to work with me? No, that's not how it works. I hate her. She comes up with some stupid theories. What if he wasn't? What if he and Mr. Casavato had reached a certain agreement?
What kind of agreement, exactly?
Mr. Knight was plotting an escape. An escape for which he required the means of leading escape. I'm not even joking. I think this song makes it harder for me to listen to her. Something about her with this song pisses me off. It just hurts my head. And here was this precise means. In the form of the keys Mr. Casavato had just stolen from the guard. Casavato himself would need to pass through Mr. Knight's cell in order to effect his own escape. Mr. Knight needs only shout and alert the guards, and Mr. Casavato's plan would be ruined. So, the two struck a deal.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Lady, the only striking I do is move my fist.
Am I? Still you deny it?
So, you know, we still disagree? I love him.
Okay. Mr. Knight and Mr. Casavato unlock his cell, so that when Mr. Saint arrived, he could escape into the cage. This Saint then was able to move him into the prison proper, just as planned. Oh. And then he took Mr. Knight into the workshop and did the dirty deed. For neither of you listening, the scent of Mr. Knight's body proves that he was taken through the tunnel. Yeah, I was gonna say. He was moved from the cell. Oh, piss off. I can't stand it. I really can't. Perhaps if you let me finish, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, that's rich. Oh, I hear.
I'm not denying that Mr. Knight's body was moved through the tunnel. And what are you driving at? Is that a true question? As you say, Mr. Edgeworth, the sweet scent shows the route the body took. However, it did not enter the tunnel from Mr. Knight's cell. Huh? And how did it get down there? There's another possibility, one you seem to have overlooked. Well, in the yard, could a body not have entered the tunnel from there? No, because it's locked. Oh. Well, in the yard? Oh yeah, that thing. Mr. Lee did not take the key to the workshop. He took it outside. Then he killed Mr. Knight. Threw his body down the well. Mr. dog then dragged Mr. Knight's body to his owner's cell from the bottom of the well. What the fuck is this lady? Is this lady alright? Genuinely. This is some ludicrous BS. On note, I would ask you to recall some. Oh. What's happening in the yard at the approximate time of the body's discovery? A whole show, right? I don't get it. The circus show, right? And Regina and Simeon perform for everyone. Oh wait, no, that was the wrong voice. Circus show, right? Regina and Simeon perform for everyone. Wait, Simeon. Indeed. And so you see how it must also have been him who disposed of the body. No, I don't get it actually. Surely everyone sees that then. Just get that list. Truly a formidable opponent. No, she's dumb as hell. These arguments are just ludicrous and we're just going along with it. So FC adjusted a theory to fit the fact. Sure, I guess so. I propose that Mr. Knight was taken to the yard, not the workshop. As we have established, Saint was off stage for 15 minutes. Ample time to throw a body down the well. I'm sure you will agree.
Objection!
Your deduction is impressive, Your Honor. I don't know. I think... Am I not... Surely I'm not gaslighting myself on this is legit. However, you're even supposing that Mr. Knight was indeed thrown down the well. Not conclusively say that it was during the show. It could have happened at a different time.
Overruled.
My sympathies, Mr. Edgeworth, but it simply could not have. What? Mr. Carcerato was using the tunnel around the time the show began. Mr. Carcerato, did you happen to trip over a corpse while you were down there?
No. This is clean.
Clean for a tunnel. Ugh. If the body had been at the bottom of the well before the show began, Mr. Carcerato would have seen it. I mean, that is understandable. However, he saw no such thing. Which makes it somewhat difficult to support your theory. Furthermore, Mr. Knight's body was discovered in the workshop after the show. Suddenly, the body must have been thrown down the well and moved to the workshop. At some point during the show. Tell me, who else could have done it but Mr. Saint? Oh. What do we do, Mr. Edgeworth? What he did indeed enter the tunnel from the well. Things don't look good for Mr. Saint, but still. But the theory is still just that, a theory. I post that you lack evidence to back it up. Agreed? I can see that for a moment, I do not. Well, I suggest we investigate the yard again. Okay, so... Okay, right. Well, there's actually more to this. Wow. Okay, well. May the goddess of justice go with you. Oh, then, to the yard. Perhaps we can finally put this case to rest. Oh. What's that sound? Yikes! Is there a fire?
Somebody else escaped. Should we maybe skip time too?
Alice? Oh. Darlings, please. There's nothing to be alarmed about. By which I mean, that's not an alarm, it's the dinner bell. That's the dinner bell. Although, I suppose it's rather alarming if you weren't used to it. Certainly scared the heck out of me. That sounds like a fascinating noise. Absolutely. I'm sorry, sweet pea. Maybe you can forgive us. What about you two? Back to your post, chop chop. And as for you, Rocco Carcerato, it's time you went back to your room. Yeah, fine. Got the pitch.
Come on, Teddy. We're out of here.
Well, my God, we'd like to take one more look around the yard now. Oh, darlings, don't you have homeschool of your own to go to? These hours are over, I'm afraid. Tomorrow. No, it's imperative we investigate right away. I think we've had quite enough excitement for one day, don't you? It is. Escapees. So eventful. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. It has to be her. I'm sticking to my gut. She wants us out. It's time, I guess, when home to bed beds, isn't it? Yes, it is. Come on now, darlings. Don't make me bore you. Don't make me bore you with all the... I'm the warden. This is an order nonsense. What the God is right. The word is law here, and we must respect her wishes. Oh, so that's why you've been running your mouth. Mr. Edgeworth, your investigation of the yard will have to wait until tomorrow. You keep your badge for now. The matter of your standing can wait. I bid you all good day. I hope she gets hit by a bus on the way out. Or Eldoon's noodle bar. What are you waiting for, kittykins? Off you go. Fine, at least this is tomorrow. There is a tomorrow for me. If believes that Knight's body was dropped down the well, and then taken through Mr. Carcerato's cell to the workshop. truly the case, do the facts really support her theory? Also, she seems to believe Mr. Saint had to be the one who moved the body. Or was he really the only one with the opportunity to do so? Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, tomorrow's another day. We'll figure out our way to save Simeon. I know we will. Yes, we will. We'll prove that Mr. Saint is innocent. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. Oh my god. Wow, fair play. I don't think that'd actually be enough to be continued. Right, well, I guess we are going to leave it there. Yeah. I mean, we'll do this page as usual. We are at the yard, at least, so that's something. You know, I'm surprised we don't have another cutscene beforehand. Yes, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and also turn on notifications on YouTube. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at JFK303, where I post other forms of content as well. You can also join the Discord that's pinned in the chat, where when you get notified when I'm live and when I upload, so you never miss out on anything. And you also get to vote what games will be next, and other polls and all that sort of stuff, so, you know, all that sort of jazz. But yeah, it does actually seem like it's Mr. Carcerato at the moment, but the fact that we're going into another investigation, I really do think it's Fifi Lagarde. It looked like her in the video. It makes sense why someone else would jump. Well, why the bear would jump at her and not his owner. They're the two big things at the moment. It really did look like at least hair. But yeah, I feel like I'm gaslighting myself now, and maybe it is just Rocco, but we'll see.